Hey, this is Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we have a special Star Wars video for you guys. We're going to unbox two of the Galactic Heroes Star Wars character packs. We're going to unbox the Star Wars Jedi Force Play School Heroes vehicle pack, and we're going to do one Kinder Surprise egg at the end of the video. And as you can see in the background there, we've already got some of the characters out of the package, including that very cool walker back there. Let's go ahead and start with this first character pack. I can't wait to show you guys these characters in here. Alright, so this character pack is going to be the Mandalorian Warrior and the Pre-Vizsla, however you say that. That's my best shot at trying to pronounce that. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened. Now you have to be kind of careful with those strings because those things will snap like a rubber band and pop you on the finger if you try to just pull it right out. So there's going to be our first character. As you can see, he's got a pretty cool rocket on his back there. We'll just set him down right next to the Kinder Egg, and then let's go ahead and get this other one out. Let's get the string off around his neck there, and then here we go. He's got a sword and a gun, and you know, you can move his hand around a little bit so you can actually turn the weapon, but on his other arm you can't really move his gun. There's an up-close shot of him. He also has a missile on his back. Jetpack slash missile. Yeah, he's a pretty mean dude. I like that cape right there on his arm. That's a pretty cool looking cape. And if you notice, his sword actually has like some broken electricity type looking marks. So he's obviously been in combat a little bit. Next up, we have the Super Battle Droid and Luminara Unduli. Wow, these names are really hard to pronounce, so maybe if I pronounce it wrong, you guys can laugh and let me know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I do watch some of the Star Wars stuff. I've watched all the movies, but I haven't watched a lot of the Clone Wars stuff. I watched a few episodes of it. So there's going to be our first character. She's got some really cool blue eyes. Those eyes are pretty neat looking. She's got a green lightsaber. You know, her arms don't move at all, which is rather interesting. And then over here, let me get the plastic off his arms. That is one cool looking robot. And his legs are actually kind of bendable. So he's kind of a mixture of hard plastic and rubber-like plastic. And you can tell he's got a lot of detail on him, especially around his rib cage area. So that's a pretty cool character. Now inside of one of the packages was this piece of paper. No idea what's going to be on this, but the other package didn't have anything in it, which was kind of unusual. Let's go ahead and get this open, see what it is. So this is going to be the Galactic Heroes Star Wars Master the Force characters, I guess. And here's going to be some of them that I'll show you guys. There's Indoor Attack. I guess that's that group of characters. You have Assault on the Death Star. That's actually a really cool looking ship that you can get. Right there is Slave One and Boba Fett. He's a pretty cool character. ObiWan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. And wow, that's a really cool R3S6, that Goldie right there. That's a pretty cool looking robot. There's Jar Jar Binks. I can't say I'm a big fan of that character. I really didn't like him in the movie too much. He kind of got on my nerves. That Clone Commander right there is pretty cool looking. There's Yoda, which I got him back in the background. I'll show you guys him in just a second. There's a Chewbacca and a Death Star droid. There's R2-D2. He's sitting out there on the table. And on the back side of that is like a poster. That's what it comes with. Neat little cartoon poster. Now there's R2-D2 back here. There's him. And on Yoda, sitting way up here in the top, there's Yoda. And just one more character I want to show you guys kind of more up close. This Darth Vader right here is actually probably the coolest character out here on the table because he's got a lot of detail in him. And his paint job's real shiny. He's got a pretty cool cape. So again, that's a very cool looking Darth Vader. He's got himself a red lightsaber. And let's go ahead and get this bike opened up. This is gonna come with ObiWan Kenobi. Let's go ahead and let's get Obi-Wan out first. There we go. Rip him out of there. Alright, use the Force. There we go. And that's what he looks like up close. And that's probably, you know, blue's my favorite color, but that's probably my favorite looking lightsaber right there, probably because it's blue. Very cool lightsaber. Let's go ahead and get this bike out of here. Got some more strings. Just love these things. These are actually, I say that sarcastically, but those are actually much better than those clear rubber bands that are kind of hard to see. And here is the bike. And how does this open? Does it slide? Okay, it slides forward. See, I was thinking it was gonna pop up, like pop up. Let's go ahead and put Obi-Wan in there. Hopefully he'll go in there. See, that's one thing about these characters is, you know, he's got this big lightsaber, so not sure how he's supposed to go in there. Maybe I can, there we go, turn his lightsaber a little bit. Now if we can just get his head to go down. There we go. Got Obi-Wan in there. He is ready to do some work now. Got some caution sticker on the bottom. I'm sure that'd be first thing to pull off if you're gonna play with this. And the bike itself, it really doesn't do all that much. We're gonna scoot some of these characters back over here, and the only thing really that you're gonna be able to do with it, you can pull it back and there it goes. Crashed right into my other vehicle back there. Let's crash into some of the characters over here. That'll be fun. Alright, well, not a lot of force. Again, you know, it's hard to use the pullback racers on this little table. This one, you know, I showed you guys the Mario pullbacks. I showed you the Mario pullbacks a couple days ago, and those will get going if you give them some room. This one is not as strong, but it'll really scoot across the floor if you have like a kitchen or something, you know, without carpet. It'll most likely go across the room for you. Now if you want to hear it, let me just wind it up, and then here's what it sounds like. So as you can hear, it does have a little bit of juice in there. Let's go ahead and get this Kinder Surprise opened up. A lot of you guys watch these videos just for these eggs. So let's see what we get inside of here. Alright, this looks interesting. It looks like a crocodile or an alligator or something. Let's take a look at the picture first. Alright, so there you go. There is a picture. Now we've gotten the rhino, the lion, and the hippo, so I'm glad we got something different this time. So let's go ahead and get this thing put together. These are going to be all the pieces. There's a total of 4 pieces in my hand right now. So here's the first piece. Yeah, that's snapped in pretty easily. And then there goes the second piece. Okay, I say that and then it pops right back out. And then the final, okay. Yeah, it's funny. I feel so stupid when I'm putting these together because I almost try to put them together the wrong way. There we go. Now that is probably the coolest looking animal that we've gotten so far. He's pretty cool looking. That's by far my favorite animal that I've gotten out of one of these Kinder eggs. Now this other vehicle back here that I was kind of showing back in the background, I was going to say we could race the 2 vehicles, but this one's actually not a pullback racer. So unfortunately we can't do a Star Wars race here on the table, but let me show you guys some of the other characters a little bit more up close. We'll just pan through here and let you look at some of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see any more of the Star Wars characters, be sure to hit that like button. That lets us know that you guys want to see more of these, or just comment and let us know like, hey, yeah, I'd like to see more of the Star Wars stuff. And we're actually only a couple playsets away from being able to do a full-blown Easter egg hunt throughout the playset. So again, if you guys do want to see it, you know, I'll be more than happy to go pick that stuff up. But I hope you guys have a good day. This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by.